Who are missing. All right, so we know the deal. I'm not going to keep you long. As far as fitness goes, 3 to 5 hours of intentional activity, 3 sessions, 2 homework assignments is how we accomplish this. Deidre, you have perfect attendance. Lydia, I think you have perfect attendance too, so I can't say anything about sessions. Remind me what you're doing this coming week for homework, Deidre.
This coming week, definitely I will fit into 3 to 5 hours of pickleball alone because
Okay.
I'm playing in two different leagues. Tuesday night and Wednesday night, we
Okay.
played 2 to 3 hours per time. So
Nice.
I haven't done any like core blasters or 30-30s because I have literally just played so much pickleball.
Great. And then
Like hard pickleball. Like we're pouring, like change your shirt before you drive home kind of pickleball.
oh, I know what you mean. That's good.
Yeah, it's been good.
Good for you. Um, keep doing what you're doing. If we make adjustments, it'll be after you do your graduation.
Okay.
And then Miss Lydia, I know you're like in it for real now.
Well, this week has been, I had a brain cancer support group
Oh yeah,
meeting, and it's once so I kind of messed up, but tomorrow I'm doing all my food. I'm doing meal prep in the morning.
perfect.
Uh, I For some reason I did better with food last week than I did this week. And then we had like a little farewell for a coworker, and we've been very close. So she's moving. So we had a little party yesterday. So I'll let you know the party's over, hopefully.
So the good thing about life is the party never stops. There's always something to celebrate.
Yeah.
Always. And that just means you're living a fabulous life. So don't try to discount and try to say, all right, we're just gonna buckle down. No fun, no party. No, we want you to have fun. This is a
Yeah.
lifestyle change. So we're just gonna find swaps in those cases, maybe healthy swaps. But I don't want you to get caught up in, almost not enjoying this because this
Hmm.
should be an enjoyable journey. It should be. Make sense?
Yeah, it will be. It will be. I mean, I'm just saying that I started at a time when I know a lot of things were gonna be happening.
Mhm.
But no, I wanna be a little bit like focused for at least for 2 weeks. And then I'll definitely, not beat myself up when I
Yeah,
have a bear or, so.
right, right. Miss Lydia, you started at the perfect time. The perfect time. Um, Now you're coming to your 3 sessions. What are you doing for homework assignments? Are we still power walking?
Um, I did. No, I haven't been Tuesday, Wednesday, and today when I wanted to go out, I said I'm gonna go change. The rain came down, so I'm like, it just slowed down a little bit. But I'll get back on track definitely.
Good.
Again, last week was amazing, but this week, but it's gonna get better. I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
And you still have the weekend. There's like plenty of time to get a couple of power walks in.
And then on Saturday I signed up. I don't know what it's called, an elite something by Daytona One, and you can try on tennis shoe and do
Yeah,
some laps. So I'm gonna go there on Saturday
good. Very
because
good.
I need a new tennis shoe. So hopefully I find one. And then we have Sunday, so it's gonna be okay. I'll put the time in.
Okay. I'll be checking on you. Okay. Nutrition. Now we are going to switch over to nutrition. Goal is to simply follow your plan. I'm highlighting Lydia and I think this is Amanda's or Deidre's food meal prep here. So with nutrition, it's just following the plan. I did use yours, Lydia, because it's so well thought out. There was one thing I didn't see veggies for,
Oh, wow, that's nice.
I didn't see
I
veg.
did. I put asparagus and Brussels sprouts, because I bought both of those for.
Good. Okay. Then you're good. Yep, you're good by me. And know that your snack, I know it says a half protein.
I got Greek yogurt, and then I also got cottage cheese.
Perfect. Just know it can be a full portion, is what I was gonna say. It doesn't have to be a half. Full portion
Okay, that's
is better.
good.
Because I did the protein, I did 3/4 of the scoop
In
for
cheese.
is that okay?
That's perfect. That's what I
Okay.
was making sure you're saying. Okay, no, that's perfect.
Mhm.
That brings
Okay.
me up to par. And then I just used an example of this is exactly what your meal prep is gonna look like. Maybe not exactly. If you have
Mhm.
kids, it might be that full portion, that full pot of whatever. That's what we do at our house, and then we portion it out as we go. But that's just a great example. And then this is another example. So this is Yolanda, and I threw this in here. She meal prepped for a trip. So that's what I mean by like you still want to enjoy life, but you want to just be prepared. But she has her protein shakes, her Oikos yogurts, all her at the time she was having berries as her carb, and then she switched over to strength sessions. So I had to kind of tell her like, hey, we gotta have some complex carbs in there. But that's just a great example. And she's going away on vacation again tomorrow. So I put some workouts in her app, but she's a really good person to talk to as far as like going away on vacation, or she's road tripping, by the way. She's not even like packing up and going. But question number two.
Where are those being posted?
What these?
Yeah, what you just shared your screen with, because I send my meal prep pictures to Kiko every week, but just like directly to him. Are
No,
we?
you do.
Oh, okay.
I just happened to see Amanda's today. And then
Oh,
and
okay.
then Lydia actually she did text me hers right to me. But you're a really good example too. Really good.
Okay, I
Um
just wanted to see, make sure I wasn't supposed to be putting it somewhere else.
no. You guys are doing really, really good. All right. Following your meal plan. That's the question number two. Miss Deidre.
Yes, ma'am. Right
Yeah.
on it. I have been amazingly strong. This
Perfect.
weekend's gonna be a test because my daughter graduates tomorrow. We're having a bunch of people, like 50 something people at my house on Saturday. But we're doing like a seafood boil, so I'll be good. I'll have shrimp and I'll make myself a salad or something to go with it. It'll be fine.
Beautiful.
But I haven't like I don't know if I've just like I don't know if it's the meal or the spreading out of like the timing out of the three meals and the two snacks, but I feel like my hormones or something must be more balanced because I'm not like craving things like I am used to because I don't feel deprived, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that I've always gone when I've gone on like a weight loss journey, 95% of the time it has completely cut out carbs. And I do it and the progress is amazing and quick, but I just can't maintain it. So this is like I don't feel like I'm deprived.
Yeah. Good.
So I feel good. I haven't like really been craving a lot of sweet things. Like I'm surprised a little bit, but it's great. I'm gonna take it. And I'm almost 7 weeks through. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, thanks. Me too.
And Miss Lydia, I know we kind of like we scratched the surface there earlier. You're getting back on track. It is a
Yeah.
journey. Every
Mhm.
day is another opportunity. Um,
But tomorrow I really start meal prepping. I have everything, everything. So even containers.
okay.
So
I did want to share something I did this past week for the first time that like I just thought was like why didn't I think of this before? But you know you can buy those like egg wraps and they're like $5 at the store for a pack of egg white wraps.
Yep.
Well, I just took my 3/4 cup of egg white, my portion, and I poured it into a glass pie dish and I put
okay.
it in the oven and it just like made the perfect little flat wrap.
Oh, just like that, you're saying.
Yeah, just poured it in there. I mean, I put a little, salt, pepper,
So,
garlic, whatever. But it made the greatest little wrap. I mean, you could put turkey in it if you wanted more protein. I put I don't remember what I put in, but it was great. I was like,
Huh.
wow, and it held like I just rolled it up and put it in a little container and it held for 3 days before I ate it.
Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah,
It
because
held its shape and everything with no, I mean, I didn't put any baking powder or any sort of thickener in it. It just held.
who would have knew?
I know.
Hmm. I'm surprised that's not on TikTok or something.
I maybe it is, but that's not where I saw it.
Egg life, egg, isn't it egg life? Oh, I can't.
Yeah, Egg Life is
Egg
the
life.
is the brand, and I've
Yeah,
I've bought them before. I mean,
me
not on this
too.
challenge, but I've bought them before.
They get expensive though.
so you can have several, you can make several of them and have it for breakfast, right? I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow instead.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I have a glass pie dish. So I just sprayed a little bit of the Pam olive oil like cooking spray. That is like 0 calories.
Yeah.
Just a little tiny bit just to keep it from sticking. But it was like I was like, whoa, why haven't I done this before? It's great.
Yeah, the fact it held up.
Yeah, I used to make the little like cup in the cupcake pan,
Mm-hmm.
but then I didn't kind of measure anything, so I just ate like two for breakfast. But this one is good because I could do the 3/4 cup and maybe do the whole cup of whatever veggie I decide to put in.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Who knew?
Yeah, I think I did mine for breakfast and I made it like a breakfast burrito. I did rice and like kale or something that I just sauteed up and put it in there with like a bunch of like hot sauce and it was good.
Hmm.
That sounds good.
It was.
Did you take a picture by any chance?
It's all in there. All my food's been in
Oh,
there. I
that's
don't
right.
remember what day I had it, but it's in there on breakfast
Okay.
one day.
I'm probably gonna pull it and probably post it. Because there was a time
Yes.
where we all were making wraps because, you know, stuff gets boring.
But one ingredient, I mean,
Yeah.
nothing else was in it, so it's pretty good.
Hmm.
I'll try to locate it. If I can, I'll send it to you.
Deal. I don't think I have to go over this too much with you two. Um, nutrition assets, everything in your app, Lydia, is under the fork and knife when it comes to nutrition. And then you can also find the same exact things in the Facebook group under the featured section.
Okay.
So always two places, Facebook and the app, always. And then, like I mentioned, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, you can always find recipes you like. And then there's always healthy swaps you can make so that it's compliant with the journey we're on right now. Because if you go back to like the nutrition guidelines, we want to stick to the things that are on the list. So just like Deidre mentioned, instead of using a certain oil, you would use olive oil. Um, I mean, like this is such a way of life now. I'm trying to like think of bad options, but you know what I mean? Like if you go and look at party options like nachos, there's always a healthier way. Or
Mhm.
chili, there's always a healthier way.
Yeah, I'm making like when my company arrives tomorrow, I'm making a big taco bar, but I will have romaine lettuce cups for myself
There you
and
go.
whoever else doesn't want to eat tortillas or corn tortillas or whatever. So, and I'll just omit rice and beans.
Hmm.
Wah.
Wait, omit rice and beans. Oh, for dinner. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Way to go. And you'll have your healthy fat, or you usually do peanut butter and a smoothie later.
I normally do olive oil in some form or fashion, like a dressing. I did make a sauce. Like I like to cook a lot. So last night I made a sauce with I used almond butter for the first time as my fat with soy sauce and sriracha. And just like put a little water in it to thin it out. And I made just like a big salad with my ground beef and put that on it. It was like a lettuce wrap salad. It was awesome. Like
Beautiful.
an Asian salad. It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, like with yeah, I could see what you're saying. Very
You
good.
know, like P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps and it
There
comes
you
with that
go.
peanut sauce, like
Yeah,
that, but
yeah.
in just big salad form.
Huh.
Yeah.
Getting fancy.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, you're doing really good. You embrace this so well.
I do like to cook, so I have to get creative.
Gotcha. All right, so I just want to make sure we're all committed to meal prepping this weekend. Meal prepping tomorrow, you said, Lydia. Following your meal plan, attending
It'll
your
be Monday for me.
Sunday for you. Do you meal prep?
Monday for me because my company doesn't leave till Sunday, but
Gotcha.
Monday works better for me because I weekends are busy for me.
Mhm.
I believe it. Do you meal prep again midweek, Deidre?
So I don't really meal prep breakfast. I only meal prep mostly lunches, and then just I usually have some extra proteins that I will use for my dinners with like I usually just been having salads for dinner with whatever protein and making a dressing or a sauce to go on it with my fat.
Okay, makes sense.
But I'm home. I work from home, so I usually cook my breakfast fresh. I don't like to meal prep my breakfast. I did make overnight oats this week for the first time
Okay.
with just all I'd literally, I think, Lydia, we must be on the same level because I used a third of a cup of yogurt and then 3/4 of a scoop of my protein. And then I just filled it up with water. And I was
Oh,
like, this is probably not going to be very good, but it was really good.
Really?
I just ate it cold. I did have to add a little more water the next morning because it kind of like
Absorb.
solidified.
Right.
But I just put like a couple tablespoons more water in it and got it to the right consistency, and it tasted so good. But I love my protein, so
but if I add the berries with that, it would have made like a little smoothie too.
you can. You just have to back off of your oats. I forgot oats. Obviously, the oats were in there. It's two
Mhm.
thirds cup of oats, so you could do like less than 2/3 cup, I guess, if you wanted to add a few berries.
Exactly. Because the berries are a carb. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I don't care about the fruit. I'd rather just have the oats. So I did the whole 2/3 cup of oats, and then I split my protein with the protein powder and the yogurt. And then I just had some kale on the side.
So, where's my list? I think it's
Here, I'll bring it up.
so for my breakfast, like the one that says oats, I put oats, berries, and yogurt.
Breakfast. Protein.
One of them, because I could eat that every day, like half cup of oats with water, and then I put 3/4 of my berries, and then 3/4 cup of yogurt. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm looking now. So it's Wednesday that we go into the half cup of rolled oats, 3/4 cup. So I could probably already tell you the 3/4 cup sounds like a full portion for you. This
No, it's actually a cup and a half of berries for us.
yeah, for
I don't. Where's
Level three, it's either a cup or a cup and a half. I can't remember.
okay, let me just verify Lydia's on level 3.
mm-hmm.
Does that sound
That's
right,
just
Lydia?
Let me get my paper. I'm
because
gonna.
it sounds like she backed down on the quantity of oats because the oats is 2/3 cup if she's doing level three.
Okay, level 2 is what's in here for you, Lydia.
Oh, maybe not then.
So if that's the case, sorry, I really don't have the portions memorized.
I do for mine. So if
Right.
she's level two, that's different.
All right, level 2, we're looking at carb. So as far as rolled oats, it is 1/2. For fruit, it is 3/4 blueberries.
So she doubled up on her carb.
Exactly. So it would be either or. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Sounds like running water. Stop it. It would be-
So the nutrition guideline says if you do one protein, so my protein would have been 1.5 cup yogurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's there. So that's your protein. So that's a check.
And then carbs, I put half cup oats. And then okay, so I'm doing it wrong.
For Wednesday, yes. Well, for
Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So what would you what would I could do yogurt, oats, and
Well, what Deidre was saying is you could split your carb by doing half of which how should I say it? Half of your I hope I'm
Oats and half of the berries.
right for
so
one
I do 1/4 cup of oats
exactly.
instead, and maybe a little
Uh,
bit more than a quarter cup.
exactly.
Or a third
Okay.
cup of oats and just a few berries. Like really all it would take is a couple berries to put the flavor into that.
Uh-huh.
And for me, a cup and a half of yogurt, that's a lot of yogurt.
It is.
Ugh, I couldn't. So that's why I split mine in half and I did half yogurt, half protein powder for the protein portion.
Okay, that sounds good to me. So I would do 3/4 cup here, and then 3/4 cup of protein. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and review this because I was
I
doing
have looked at my sheet 10 million times.
Yeah. And when it's something new, I do a screenshot and I'll save it as my background or as like my screensaver, just so I could cross-reference like that.
mm-hmm.
Me too. I do the same thing.
Portions, like the numbers, they're just not going to stick in my head the way
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
So Monday is good. 3/4 cup egg white, 1 cup asparagus, and 3/4 berries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at your rice or your quinoa. So you kind of did the same thing with lunch with the half cup of quinoa and then the half apple. You are allowed one carb, so either or.
Okay,
You need a
so
veggie. That's what I was saying. For lunches, I didn't see a veggie. That's what.
okay.
So it should be a protein, carb, and a veggie. And right now you have two carbs, two carbs, two carbs, two carbs all week. So the ground turkey, ground shrimp is fine to go back and forth.
Okay, so I need a veggie.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you have to eliminate either the apple
Or the quinoa. Okay.
for your level. And let's just look here. Turkey, beef, that's fine. Brussels, good.
And I
Butter.
just put Brussels, but it could we eat a lot of veggies, so I
Veggies are
put
all
it.
you can eat.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's green, I don't put a cap on veggies.
Okay.
Oh, my salads have 3 to 4 cups of lettuce every night. They're big salads, but it's like 26 calories or something.
And what do you do for dressing? What?
At nighttime, I just get my mason jar and I put about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and then I do red wine vinegar, and then my tablespoon and a half of olive oil, and then whatever herb seasonings you want to put in there, garlic, onion, Italian seasoning, whatever. And
Or
just shake it up and pour it over. It's really good.
a lime, if you squeeze a lime on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm weird too. I like the taste of veggies, and I'll usually go like a Greek style. So I'll put a couple olives and I'll pour that olive juice in it.
Mhm.
Super weird, but
No, I love the peppercini juice the same way.
yes.
Yeah.
But it's free, like as far as calories go.
Yes. 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 But I look forward to having the olive oil at nighttime.
Okay.
I had butter in my cauliflower rice tonight and it was amazing.
Oh.
Yes.
Fancy.
Yes.
Well, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I just didn't want you to forget. For Deidre, your 8-week graduation is coming up next week. We're right there.
Yeah.
And then what you'll do is you won't eat or drink or work out before coming in for that weigh-in.
Oh, it's at 7 a.m., girl. Do not worry. I will not
Okay.
be eating or drinking or anything.
Okay. And then last thing, if you could wear the same exact outfit just for like a cool comparison when it comes to progress photos
Okay.
in your app.
Okay.
And then no Savage Sunday just because everyone who's doing the summer slim down challenge, they're weighing in for measurements. So it's all hands on deck as far as coaches go. No one will be there at Ormond Beach Middle School. But that is all I've got for you guys. You guys have any other questions?
I guess it'll be more of a question on that day for what my future looks like after the end of the 8 weeks and what the plan is. Okay, we'll go over all that.
Okay, yes, we will. We just want to see what we accomplished, what worked, what didn't. So far, it looks like everything's working, but that's where we'll make changes.
So far, yes.
Yep. All right, Miss Lydia, are you good?
I'm good. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank
You guys
you.
have a good night.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Carol, I'm
Good
popping
night.
over to the Summer Slam.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
That